Hey boys, how's it going? Welcome back to episode 3 of the DMM Hardcore. I know it's been a little while since my last upload. I've been super busy with work and IRL stuff this past week or so, but we're getting back into it. So for this episode, I'm going to try and get some hard clues done and find a black DI body. I'm going to try and get prey pots unlocked, and we are in desperate need of law runes. I think I have like 4 left right now, so we're going to start with that. Alright, without further ado, let's jump right into it. Alright, so I spent a little while at Ogress Warriors. Unfortunately, I couldn't stay long because I got found. I did manage to get a couple of kills, and here's the loot I got. It's not great, but it'll help me out a little bit. I'm still in desperate need of law runes, so I think I'm going to head over to the Chaos Druids. Now, I was able to KO Chaos Druids for a little while. I got some law runes and quite a few herbs, but it's not enough. I got attacked and had to leave. It wasn't a great attempt. The guy was pretty low level, so he didn't have much chance, but I can't risk it with my food supply and the level I have, so I teleported out and I'm gonna go use the herbs, level up as much as I can, find something else to do for a little while, and I'll probably come right back. Alright, so I went and knocked out 50 agility. It didn't take very long, and then I went to go do my Slayer task. I got this task last episode but didn't include it in the video because I didn't want it to get camped. I actually went and got this from Konar since I had the level anyway, and I was hoping to get some brimstone keys. Unfortunately, I didn't get anything for the duration of the task. It was pretty uneventful, so I finished it up and I went back to get another one. Alright, Hellhounds and Taverley, not the best Slayer task, but it'll be alright for hard clues. Before I go though, I want to go get some prey pots, so I went back to Chaos Druids real quick. I got the rest of the herbs I needed. I went and collected some snape grass, made some prey pots, and now I'm ready to go. So after a very long and tedious run through the Taverley dungeon, I managed to get to the Hellhounds, and it didn't take me long. I think only 20 something kills to get my first hard clue on the account. The first step was a step I could do as well, so I went right ahead and did that. Unfortunately, the very next step in the clue required me to do a few more quests, so I went and knocked those out of the way as soon as possible, get right back to doing the clue. As you can see, for the next few steps I got extremely lucky, and for the very last step, it's about as bad as it gets. This clue is now requiring me to do Underground Pass and Regicide, which will take at least a few hours, but I'm going to do it anyway because I really need some black DI. So before even bothering to do Underground Pass, I went and got 50 to 60 agility at Valley Rooftop, and then I went and did thieving at the Master Farmer until 51. Here's a quick look at the seeds I got, and I'm going to go straight into the quests. So I managed to get super lucky once again, and I got a rune full helm drop from the Guardy kill in Regicide. After that I went straight over and did my hard clue. I brought a looting bag with me just in case I'd need it, and we got a black DI body on the very first clue, boys. That is so good. So I finished up Regicide, and of course I'm not going to finish up Regicide without doing Roving Elves straight after. So I did that, got the Crystal Shield. Unfortunately, I can't use the black DI body or the Crystal Shield just yet, so it's back to Hellhounds to get those stats. Always lucky, boys. We managed to pull a Brimstone Key, which is the whole reason I'm doing Konar tasks, back to back with a mysterious 5-tier emblem. Now the emblem isn't super useful as you can't buy alchables in the BH shop on Deadman Worlds, but it will get us a rune pouch if I get one more emblem. So while I was sat there wikiing what I can get from the Brimstone Key, a max PK rolls up. Luckily I alt-tab back just in time to teleport away, and I figured I would go straight back to the Hellhounds and he would never expect me to go back right away. Unfortunately, he was there waiting, and I had no run energy. Fortunately for me, entering that cave has a long animation, and he misclicked me as we both left the cave. So I was out of combat just long enough to get the teleport. So this time I waited about 30 minutes and I went back and he wasn't there. So I did get 70 range, finished the task. Unfortunately, no more clues or keys, but I'm going to go turn in this Brimstone Key and get a new task and see what I get. And as you can see on my very first brimstone key on the account, I pull 4 dragon fruit tree seeds, which is literally the best possible drop you can get on 07 on a main account. It's just worth the most, but to me it is absolutely useless. So unlucky. Then I got an Anku task, which is a pretty good task, so I went right ahead and did that. During my time at Anku's, I did get attacked, or almost attacked twice, once when I was right at the Anku's and once while I was running back. Now you guys can see why I never have any law runes. But anyway, the rest of the task was alright. I didn't manage to get any keys or anything. I finished up the task and decided I'd go back to Chaos Druids for a little while to get more law runes and more herbs. After a few trips and nearly 700 Chaos Druids killed, as you can see I banked myself almost 100 law runes and quite a few herbs. So I figured I'd mix it up. I'm getting a bit bored of Chaos Druids and I'd go try my luck at Warriors Guild. So I headed over there and I managed to get a Longbone and a Hard Clue before getting a single defender, which is alright. I'll take the construction XP down the road and I'm going to go try and get this Hard Clue done. So as you can see from the first step of the Hard Clue, I need to go do the bar crawl, so I figured I'd go do that. While I was in Yanal hitting that bar, I decided I'd go do the Nightmare Zone and do the Crystal Shield. Just that way I don't have to come back to Yanal later. Alright, that is the second to last bar on the list. All I have to do now is go do Seers, and I can do the first step of this clue. So that may not have looked like it was that close, but going back and rewatching it, the second AGS, I tried to eat a potato, and I guess I tried to eat it one tick early, and it did not eat. Meaning he AGS'd me on 45 HP on melee pray, which is his max hit. Meaning there's probably about a 2% chance I actually could have died and just lost the hardcore status right then and there.
Alright, basically, let's not do that again. I'm gonna go and do this hard clue, and I'll get right back to you. And there it is, boys. We got the casket. The rest of the clue was fairly easy. And we get a Rune Kite Shield H on our second hard clue. Always freaking lucky, boys. We're going to alch up the rest of the stuff that we don't need. We're going to keep those plate legs because we get 1 prey bonus. And I'm going to go get myself a D-skim. Alright, boys. Let's take a look at what we've accomplished this episode. Here's the bank. I went and organized a little bit so we can see what's going on. It's not a complete mess. And if we get attacked away from the safe zone, we can easily pull out food. So, we got a Crystal Shield, we got a ton of food, we unlocked Prey Pots, and we now have Black DI'd, which is freaking huge. That's going to wrap up this episode. As always, if you enjoyed it, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.